May all your troubles be small and silent. May all your troubles be small and silent. 3631 Tactical. We're going to do a review today on the Ruger Mark IV. So if you like this t-shirt and you're wondering where I got it, I made it. You can go ahead and click the link in the description box to go to my t-shirt store. We got this shirt and many more. A lot of cool designs. Go check them out. Now back to the review. Alright, we got our Ruger Mark IV pistol. We're going to open this thing up, show you what we got. I also have a Mark III pistol, and we're going to bring that out just to kind of compare the two and show you some of the upgrades that they've made. So here we go. Open up the box. One thing I don't like off the rip, I really like the pistol so far, but one thing I don't like is I like the Mark III had this really nice carrying case, and all you get is a cardboard box with the Mark IV. Not real happy about that. I prefer the sturdy plastic box. But here's what you get. So, as normal, you'd get a, you get the owner's manual. You get a bunch of advertisements that you probably don't want. A bunch of nonsense. Then you get the pistol, and the pistol comes like this, wrapped up in some plastic. Before I open that up, let me show you what else is in here. There's a little chamber flag, and it comes with a spare magazine. So there's the lock, and then there's a magazine. There should be another magazine in here. There you go. Comes with a spare mag, a lock, and a chamber flag. Oh, something else in here. Some other goodies. This is... I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of spacer for something. I'll figure that out in a minute, but let's just get to the gun because I know that's what you're dying to see. So again, here she is wrapped up in the plastic. Take it out of plastic. Take the magazine out. Safety check, she's good. Here she is. Now this is the Ruger Mark IV tactical model. And I guess they call it tactical maybe because it's all black and it has these Picatinny rails on the top and on the bottom. On the top, obviously, you could put some kind of optic on there. I think most people may put a red dot optic. On the bottom, I don't know what people. I don't know who's putting a light or a laser on a pistol like this. Maybe people are. So this is a spacer. I just read the directions real quick here. This is a quick spacer, and what this is for, if I can show it to you up close, that little spacer there. That's if you want to take this the safety lever off on this side of the weapon. You know, if you're right-handed and you activate the safety with your thumb, sometimes that safety lever on the opposite side will get in the way, and you have trouble taking the safety on or off because your hand is covering it up. So you can take that off and just install this spacer in place of that. So that's what this thing here is for. I think I might do that too because this thing kind of is getting in my way. Alright, so let me just talk about a couple of the specs real quick and then I'll show you some things on this gun. So first of all, it's the Ruger Mark IV. The Ruger Mark IV, this is the tactical model. Sometimes it's also called the 2245 because it's a 22 caliber pistol, but the lower portion here, the frame, the grip is much like a 45, like a 1911 style pistol. That's why it's referred to as that. Magazine capacity here is 10 round mags. The upper here is made of alloy steel. It has a 4.4 inch barrel. It has an aluminum frame. It weighs 34.6 ounces, and it has a 1 in 16 right-handed twist rate in the barrel. Now this particular model has a couple of Picatinny rails on here. It has one on the bottom, one on the top. And if you can look in there, there's some screws there. If you don't want that there, you can take it off. Same thing with the bottom, there's some screws. If you don't want those rails on there, you can take them off. I think I'm just leave it as is. It has some adjustable sights, so you can adjust for, it looks like windage and elevation. So windage and elevation. If you don't know what that means, it means up and down or left and right. So we got adjustable sights on here. If you can see the sights, I don't want to point this at myself. They're just regular black sights. There's no kind of fiber optic or anything on them. Just regular black sights. This is threaded. It's threaded for a suppressor. You saw that at the beginning of the video. I had my suppressor on there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and lock this bolt to the rear. There's no magazine in the gun, so it's safe to do this. What I'm going to do is unscrew this cap. If you got a suppressor, it's real easy. You just unscrew this cap. Screw your suppressor on. No big deal. One thing about this pistol that I'm really digging is that it doesn't feel like a 22. Like, you know, some 22s, they feel almost like a toy. They're very lightweight, almost flimsy. I mean, if I close my eyes and you put this thing in my hand, I would think I had a 1911 in my hand. Or I would think I had some other kind of serious centerfire pistol. I wouldn't think that I had a little light 22 caliber pistol. So this thing feels like the real deal. It feels like a real gun. The grips on here, I'm not sure what exactly they're made of, some type of rubber, but they have a real nice sticky texture to them. So I mean, you can get a good grip on this thing. It feels really comfortable in my hand. I'm really digging it so far. One thing I want to show you here real quick, just for demonstration purposes, I got a Mark III here. Now this isn't the same model exactly. This is the Hunter model, and this one over here is the tactical model, but this is a Mark III and this is a Mark IV. Here's a big difference. Right here on the magazine, I'm going to hit the magazine release. Watch what the magazine does. That's what it does. Put it back in there, hit the magazine release. Make sure it's not touching my hand. That's what it does. That's what it does on the Mark III. On the Mark IV, this is what it does. Let's check that out again. So that Mark IV really kicks them out. It really kicks that magazine out. I like that. I like that a lot more than I like this. Here's probably the biggest improvement of all. Here's the Mark III. If you've ever disassembled one of these, this thing is a pain in the ass. You gotta like put the magazine in, I gotta pull the trigger, I gotta hold the trigger down and hold the gun up, take the magazine out, and there's a little lever right here that I gotta pull down, and I gotta do some other stuff and pull this piece out and pull that piece out, and it's a nightmare taking this thing apart. But this thing right here, all you gotta do is make sure the safety's in the up position, push this button here in the back, and do this. And that's it. She's broke apart. You go ahead and take your bolt out if you want to, clean and lubricate the gun. That's all you have to do. This is as far as you have to break it down. To reassemble, you just put your bolt back in, connect this little hinge piece right here, and snap it back into place. That's it. She's back together. That is huge, because if you don't have one of these, a Mark III or an earlier version, go to YouTube and type in, how to disassemble Mark III pistol, Mark III Ruger pistol, and you'll see it's a 10-minute long video telling you all this stuff, all this voodoo stuff. Like I said, pull the trigger, hold the trigger down, hold the gun at the angle, take the magazine out, put the magazine back in. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff you have to do, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. Once you know how to do it, you can do it. It's not impossible, but it's such a, that's one thing I've always disliked about this Mark III is it's such a pain in the ass to take apart for maintenance. And again, like I just showed you here with this one, this is so simple, right? Make sure the safety's in the up position, push that takedown button here in the back, boom, done. Bolt comes out, boom, done. Clean it, put it back together. All right, so here's how it looks with the suppressor attached. This is a SUREFIRE Rider 22 caliber suppressor, and I did a review on this. You can check that out too on this channel. You see side by side, these two guns are pretty close in length as far as the barrel length. This has a 6.8-inch barrel. This has a 4.4-inch barrel, but with the suppressor, they're almost the same. The suppressor is still a little bit longer, but not by much. I think it's a really good gun. These little 22s are really good if you're trying to expose somebody new to shooting that maybe is recoil sensitive, maybe a smaller kid. And then they're fun to shoot. They're inexpensive to shoot because 22 ammo is way cheaper than center fire ammo. I like to hunt, and I'm probably gonna end up hunting with this thing. Probably going out rabbit hunting or squirrel hunting. Eventually, I might put a little inexpensive red dot optic on top of there. But this is good for now. We're gonna go out and shoot this thing, and we're gonna show you some different things at the gun range with it. Alright, so we're out here gonna shoot the new Ruger pistol. Real quick, I'm gonna shoot it at 25 yards, and I'm gonna shoot two different types of ammunition. I got the Federal ammunition right here. This is a 38 grain copper plated hollow point, more like a small game hunting round. And I also have the CCI ammunition here. Same basically thing, 22 long rifle, hollow point, 36 grain copper plated bullet. Again, something that you want to hunt small game with. I got 5 of each of those rounds in here. We're going to shoot those. First it's going to be the CCIs, then it's going to be the Federal. And like I said, target 25 yards away. My glasses are fogging up here. Let's fix that. Alright, these are actually going to be the first 10 shots out of this gun. I haven't shot this gun yet. Take out the old mag. Put the new mag in with the ammo. Make it hot. Alright, so like I said, 5 shots, 2 different types of ammo, 25 yards. Let's see what type of accuracy I can squeeze out of this thing.
Alright, now the Federal ammo.
All right, let's go to our range, check out, see what kind of accuracy we got. All right, we're gonna go down here and check our 25-yard target with the 22. This bottom target right here is with the CCI ammunition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. Top target with the federal ammo, 1, 2, 3, 4, and looks like 5 hit the staple. All right, so I'm gonna shoot 10 shots down range, somewhat of a rapid pace, and then I'll screw the suppressor on, shoot 10 shots with the suppressor, and see how much it actually quiets it down. All right, 10 shots suppressed. Pretty quiet. All right, so now we're gonna shoot, I got five rounds loaded up in here with the federal ammo, and then 5 rounds with the Eli or Eli or Eli or whatever how you pronounce that, subsonic ammo. First 5 shots regular supersonic ammo, then next 5 shots subsonic ammo. See what she sounds like. Now, I kind of knew that was going to happen because I shot somebody else's Ruger 2245 on the range a few weeks ago, and for some reason this subsonic ammo just wasn't cycling reliably. You can see it's crazy quiet, very quiet, but this particular ammunition here just it's not cycling very well. I mean, I think I got through a couple rounds before it malfunctioned, had to clear a couple malfunctions. Well, that's not cool, but it's cool how quiet it is. All right, let's do all right, another quick comparison between suppressed and unsuppressed. Here's unsuppressed. Here's suppressed. It'd be nice if that ammo cycled right. But you get the idea. All right, we're gonna do it again. This time we're going to use supersonic ammo for both guns. Last time I had supersonic in the Mark III, subsonic in the Mark IV with the suppressor. This time both guns have supersonic ammo. There we go. Still pretty quiet. So I'm really digging this Ruger Mark IV. With or without the suppressor, it's a really cool little pistol. I like it a lot better than the other one I have just because it feels like a real gun. It's got a little more weight to it, maybe a little more bulk, I don't know, but it feels a little more solid. It's a nice pistol. It worked very well except for with the subsonic ammo, but I've had that happen with other pistols. I don't know if it just doesn't have the power to cycle them or what. But with the regular ammo, no hiccups at all. Shot it out to 25 yards, pretty accurate for 25 yards. I mean, I'm not the greatest shot at long distance with pistols, and I thought it was decent for a little rimfire pistol with a 4.4 inch barrel. It's pretty good. So I really like this gun. Picked this thing up for 420 bucks. So the price wasn't too bad either. Probably I'm gonna throw a little red dot on here or something and maybe take it out rabbit hunting or squirrel hunting because I like challenges. And if I do that, I'll do another review on whatever red dot optic that I put on here. Not sure that I'm gonna do that right away. Hey, don't forget to click the link in the description box to our t-shirt store. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember, I put the link to the review of the SUREFIRE suppressor also in the description box. Check all that stuff out. Keep watching these videos. Send me some comments. Tell me what else you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.